meaning higher calories, lower cardio. Boom! Boom! What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, CEO, MTS, Nutrition, Metabolic Damage. Big thing going on, man. It's been going on for a couple years. People think they're damaging their metabolism by dieting for extended periods of time. However, the question is, are you damaging your metabolism or is your body simply adapting? And let me go into this. You ever see a fat marathon runner? I'm not talking obese. I've actually seen a few obese marathon runners. But I'm talking a marathon runner who has no muscle tone. Just body fat's gotta be high because they run long distances and they have trouble losing weight. Have you ever seen aerobics instructors? Chances are, if you know an aerobics instructor, they're not in very good shape. Reason being, their body adapts. Your body is a spectacular organism. Your body is absolutely astounding in its ability to adapt and survive. So what happens when you go into a show and you've been doing 80 minutes of cardio a day for the past 12 months? What happens? Well, pretty simple. Your body makes that its baseline. Your body expects that. That becomes your body's norm. So, when you get ready for a show and you have no variables to throw in, you're ready at 80 minutes cardio, the only logical step to increase caloric expenditure is to either lower calories or to increase cardio even further. 90 minutes, 100 minutes, 110 minutes, 120 minutes, 2, 3, 4 hours a day. I've seen it all. Because your body is basically at this baseline. Your body's, let's say you're 140 pounds. Your body's like, I eat 1,200 calories and I have 60 minutes of cardio a day to maintain 140 pounds. So if you need to get ready for something, if you want to lose weight, if you just want to look better for the beach, your body's going to need to increase that calorie expenditure or decrease your caloric intake to be able to lose fat. But if your calories are already extremely low and your cardio is already extremely high, you have nowhere to go. So here's the funny thing. A lot of coaches will do other things. They'll throw drugs in the mix. They'll throw T3 into the mix, which increases your thyroid. They'll do a lot of different things. Or these girls who stay in shape year round. These Insta hoes going show to show. Insta show hoes. They go show to show to show to show. They're competing year round. They're always doing all this cardio. Always doing this. What happens? Their body adapts to what should be a short, transient increase in activity and caloric deficit. It adapts to it as their norm. So to get into super physiological, spectacular shape, or to even get better, they need some sick shit to get into that zone. So here's what I'm looking at. In the off season, or when you're not competing, you need a break. You can't do shows year round. You can't be in contest shape year round. Some people are genetically blessed to be able to do stuff. For example, I'm not going to sit here and say do what I do. Why? I have great genetics for that. I stay around 6-7% body fat year round. I don't try. My cardio is either between 0 or like today I did 4 minutes of Tabata. That's it. I'm done with cardio. I'm active. I play with my kids. But then take, for example, Katie. Katie, you want to come over here? So Katie is the queen of maintaining
contest shape
and making gains. I mean, her contest shape.
Soccer mom, contest shape.
So here's the deal though. I mean, you live life, you enjoy it, and you're not overdoing it with cardio because you've come at peace with your body image.
Yep.
What happens is, but if Katie wanted to get lean, she said, you know what? I'm going to buckle down. I'm going to do exactly as you say, Marc, because you're a fucking god. No. You're a fucking genius. All right? She'd be able to, because her caloric intake right now for her body weight is good. Her cardio, if I threw in an hour of, like let's say, even if I started at 20 minutes a day, that's burning an extra 200 calories about. Okay? Then I don't even have to cut calories.
The more cardio I do, the hungrier I get.
but if you were to just say, fuck it, I'm going to deal with the hunger, I'm going to fucking munch on some raw broccoli, I'm going to eat some celery, I'm going to shove a cucumber in my vagina. Okay, that was just my own little... I mean, what would happen is you'd lose weight because your baseline is here. But imagine if you were like talking to a great girl at the gym, right? Nice girl, right? Friend. And she was telling us how her husband does all these extra sets and this and that. And he's trying to get more like me. Why, I don't fucking know. So that's great. But he's already set it right here. So if he wants to get better, he has to go here or here or here to the point where you run out of time in the day. Mm-hmm. So the key to anything is to be able to adjust, which is why you can't maintain, unless you're genetically, again, there's that whole mythical thing if with body. With performance, I'm under the impression, and I said this today, that girl, I'm not going to mention names, probably because I forgot it. Here's the thing. What I said to her is that, you know, with athletes, we're coming so far in science where I know that I can increase your hex bar deadlift and you're going to get faster. We can almost, other than height and other variables, we can almost eliminate with training and with science a lot of things that will that are usually determined on genetics. Speed genetically determined. Look, I was always a fast kid, but Cammie is an 06 player. She plays up to 05, yet she's the fastest girl on the 04 team. That's training. She's not genetic. She's not a gazelle. She's not built for running, yet she finishes a 5K out of 500 adults. She finishes third. All right?
In 22 minutes with a wrong turn.
So let's say she got 21.
Yeah,
let's be fair.
That's a really good time.
Okay, 21 minutes for a 5K for an 11-year-old girl. That's all training. Okay? Physique is different. Your body does not metabolically get damaged. I don't believe in metabolic damage. I believe it's also a war of stupid terminology. Because I get this question on email probably about once a week, which is why I want to address it. I've already done videos on metabolic damage. Mark, and also the videos are old, so the chance of people looking them up are so this is for people who just got here. So does metabolic damage exist? It depends. Something that could be termed metabolic damage, which I believe is semantics and wordplay. Metabolic adaptation is what happens. Our bodies, throughout the centuries, throughout humankind, have adapted ways to survive. And we're in a situation now where people like me who can naturally stay at 6% body fat, back in the caveman days, we would die. Because we'd burn through our food really fast. The people who survived famine were those blessed people who right now, they go through the drive-thru. So that body type that used to be able to sustain you through a winter with the slower adaptive metabolism is now doing jack shit all day. So what are they going to do? They're going to get fat. All right, we're eating more calories, we're burning less calories, and the lowest rate of obesity in the nation, in America, is the Amish people. They eat bread, they eat butter. They're not fucking ketogenic. They're not fucking following the Atkins plan. They're not low fat. They're eating whole natural foods that are calorically dense, but what do they do all day? They plow the fields. So we have that thing. So my opinion is, does metabolic damage exist? We could call it that. But it's actually metabolic adaptation, which is your body's way of saying, I don't want to die. Because we're not that far removed from back when, you know, you had to hunt for your shit. You know, you're looking at the Industrial Revolution in the 1800s. Before that, I mean, look at Native Americans on this very land, you know. They had to hunt buffalo, bite. They had to hunt. They had to gather. You know, we don't have to do shit except for go to Costco. Mm-hmm. And then we have to stick it in this oven right here, and we cook that bitch. So that's my opinion. Katie, what, like, I like talking to you.
Okay.
But metabolic damage, your opinion on everything we just went over, like what's going on?
Well, I think when you brought me in, you were telling how I've found like a good balance and place for myself. So like, for example, we went on the cruise. I ate what I wanted.
And what she wanted, but she portioned. She didn't know.
I mean, for the most part, for breakfast and lunch, ate sensibly. Yeah. For dinner, if I wanted 3 appetizers, I ate 3 appetizers. I ate 2 desserts. But I did the stairs and worked out a few times while on vacation, and I came back. I actually think I might have lost a pound. I was like 156 this morning, which I thought I was gonna have gained like 5 pounds with the way I ate. But I know my body. I know what it would take to be leaner. I don't have any huge desire to put in that extra work like Mark was talking about with the extra cardio. It just doesn't. That's not fun to me. I like working out. I like eating, you know, and splurging occasionally. So I figured once a year on vacation we were gone 10 days, but probably 6 of those I ate whatever the hell I wanted within reason.
She self-controlled.
Yeah, like when we went some places, I'd get a salad with, no cheese and whatever. But if I wanted, butternut squash soup that I probably pretty sure was made with like whole milk and cream,
they're not worried about your
and
macros.
The chocolate cake and the creme brulee, like that's where I find balance. Marc chooses not to do.
And
that.
there's also data showing that those who diet for 2 weeks and then take 2 weeks off actually get better long-term results.
Yeah.
So there is an advantage.
I haven't eaten like that in ages.
So just to surmise, let's go into this. The goal with any prep, in my opinion, if you're not a keto person, which I'm not, is to keep calories as high, carbohydrate and calories as high as possible, and cardio as low as possible, and add them as you hit stick points. Some of these coaches will be like, okay, we're starting with 2 hours of cardio. That's the last thing I want to do, which is why when I coach people, marklobliner.com is, I still do it. I don't advertise it. I kind of just did, but in case somebody asks, do you still coach? I don't read the comments much anymore because they make me depressed. My goal is to work with you through an off season or the grow season, whatever you want to call it. Again, words of semantics. And I want to get your calories and carbohydrate. I want to slowly increase them, gain 2 pounds per month. I want to slowly increase those as high as we possibly can while maintaining a body fat below 15%. Then we get ready for a show. We decrease the calories, we increase the cardio, and we go into the show. We try to keep both of those, again, as cool as possible, meaning higher calories, lower cardio. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Our whole new line of swag is at the site. Excellent joggers. $34.99 for the same style joggers, better than the Nike ones I have. That usually cost like $150. Just check it out. Appreciate it. And that's not a game.